Happy Saturday. How you doing? Well, Saturday, as I call it, Shopzilla Day. Shopzilla. My Auntie Billy takes me hostage at the mall for like 3 hours, but this time I can't complain. I actually need to get a few things for myself now with winter coming. A few clothing items. Tonight, knuckleheads with the crew. Well, I'm there. All of us in the crew, we got a pretty diverse ethnicity. I'm Portuguese. Kenny's French. Larry's French. Dave's Polish. Dave Stefanski. He's Polish. We got Sipican, Sippy Morris. He's full-blooded Wampanoag Indian. His direct family bloodline met these fucking pilgrims when they came here. Got Dustin. He's like French, Italian, and a few mixed breeds, but a few of us are pure-blooded, with our nationality. I'll ask Dave. Hey, I'm Mike. You want me to arrange a little meeting? If you and Dave Stefanski's Polish, you can call him a dumb Polak to his face. I bet you couldn't even spell his fucking last name. So we got that for today. And tomorrow the weatherman, well, it's going to be warm according to what our forecast is. It's going to be warm, close to 70. Great, except one little thing. Showers and rain, off and on, off and on. So we got to wait and see. Got to wait and see. What's that old saying? Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. I asked for something and boy did I get it. But you know what? It did not surprise me. Like with Sanford, nothing he does surprises me. Nothing this Mopar Madman Mike does surprises me. I mean, let's face it. The guy has the emotional stability of a bag of rats in a meth lab on top of a bowl of Jell-O, balancing on top of a Slinky. I know he's already talked about how, he wishes liberals were dead and this and that. Well, I guess he got his wish. Some senator died, and I'm not familiar with it. I don't follow politics a whole lot. My cousin here, Antonio Cabral, he's been our congressman since, mid-90s. And even when I see him on a rare occasion, I don't ask what's going on in Washington. And hey, Tony, what's up? How's the wife and kids? Blah, blah. Hey, Brian, how's Billy? How are your daughters? Last time I saw him was at my sister's funeral earlier this year. Last time I saw him. When we were younger, people were younger. There were weddings, nephews, and younger people getting married. Family get together at weddings. Now the only time we get together is fucking funerals, and there are fewer and fewer of us these days. We've been dying off over the years. I don't keep up with who's doing what in the Senate and in Congress, and I could ask. I'm quite sure I could get a lot of inside information, but I really don't care. It's like they say, politics is like sausage. When you see how it's made, you lose your appetite for it. That's how I feel about it anyway. So I don't ask. I don't need to know. Doesn't bother me. I watch our local news and weather every day and sports roundup and what's going on at Red Sox. Patriots, we're going to suck again this year. Looking forward to the Celtics. It's the only good thing we got to look forward to these days. At least they have like a winning season. At least they have a season worth watching anyway, even though they fucking choked in the playoffs. But anyway, I guess Mike was squealing and giggling in his high-pitched giggle like a little fucking girl. Again, hey Mike, you got to be careful, man. I've heard that when little girls start to giggle hysterically like that, sometimes they can lose control of their bladder and piss themselves. You don't want to be pissing yourself. Although I'm sure it wouldn't be the first time. You know what I mean? He doesn't realize how much of a fool he is. How he appears to the public. He seems to be okay with it. He's proud of his insanity and his hate. Good for him. Good for you, Mike. I guess some senator died at age 90. He was glad. He's glad she's at the gates of hell where she belongs. Something like that. Was it Jimmy Tillman? So yeah, but he said he's glad she's at the gates of hell where she belongs and where every other liberal, something like every other liberal belongs in hell. I guess he's hoping they're going to die too. One by one, pick them off, Like crows on a telephone line with a fucking Crossman air rifle. Those things are pretty powerful. I had one when I was a kid. You put a pellet in those things, you pump it 20 times, you put a pellet right through someone's mailbox. Me and my friends used to do that shit to people. We shoot up mailboxes and shit. Don't tell anybody I told you that. Although I carried much more powerful weaponry as the years went by. Anyway. I had almost forgot. You know, sometimes I forget things. Someone told me a little while back. Oh, yeah, and he had his camera once again pointed at the sky. You know, not showing his face. Or he's showing Rap Fink or a picture on a desk or a table. Or he's showing his daddy's cars. I wonder if his daddy lets him drive any of those cars. If he could be trusted behind the fucking wheel. You know, maybe his daddy will be worried he lets him take the car out for a ride. Cops will be at his door. You know, he caused road rage. He saw a Biden sticker or any sticker that had nothing to do with his far right wing extremism. Ran him off the road, or maybe saw someone wearing a, you know, he may have suspected they were a liberal by the way they looked, and he went up on a sidewalk, started running pedestrians down. And his father don't want to be involved legally by allowing him to use a vehicle to commit these fucking murders, you know what I'm saying, and these crimes. Hopefully his father's a smart man. And someone told me a while back this. You know, he did show his face on one video, and it was a long time ago, like a year ago, over a year ago. And he went off on a little rant about liberals, and he was pointing at a car at someone's house. I said, Brian, it looks like he crawled out from under a fucking rock. Looks like he crawled up from under a fucking rock, all fucking scraggly, and his hair all fucking sticking up. And I said, oh, interesting. And he said, and even then he was like ranting about liberals and that giggle. And he liked to giggle a lot. You got a little bit of girl in you. You may be one of those that, you know, you're kind of like a Bruce Jenner in the closet. You secretly think you're a fucking girl. You haven't just got a pair of tits so I can, you know what I'm saying? You frustrated with your sexuality? Or maybe just plain sexually frustrated. You need to get laid. Haven't been laid in a while because your sister's still pissed off at you and she won't put out for you anymore. Or your neighbor finally had to lock up his fucking sheep at night because you were going over there in the middle of the night to get your fucking noodle wet. You know what I mean? Is that your problem? You're frustrated in one way or another sexually? You're not getting laid, or you don't have that pair of tits on your chest you really want? That's why you giggle like a little fucking girl? Is that the reason? Hey, you know, you don't have prostitutes in your area? Maybe that could help you out. Relieve all that hate, tension, frustration, anxiety. You know, hey, I'm just trying to help you out, man. You know what I'm saying? Who else around here is willing to fucking help you out? You tell me. But I guess that's the deal. What's the deal? So tomorrow is kind of iffy with the weather. We'll get a good temperature, but we won't get a good climate to go along with it. Or we will, but in little spurts. Oh, it's nice for a half hour, then it fucking pours like a motherfucker for a half hour, then it stops. Anyway, we gotta wait and see. Today, I'm actually kind of looking forward to going to the fucking mall with Auntie Billy. Usually I'm not. But because I need things for myself, I can distance myself, go my separate ways with her. And after like a half hour, I'm all set. I'm texting her. What store you in? Oh, I still got 3 more stores to go. I'm like, fuck. Then I go to the food court, you know, get some pizza. They got a place there with great fucking burgers and dogs and shit. Anyway. So, I guess that's about it for now. Yeah, be careful what you ask for. You just might got it. You just might get it. I got it. Found out what he's up to lately, and it doesn't surprise me. And that just shows exactly what this guy's about. And I said it the other day. I'll say it again. Anyone that can like anything about this guy, seeing the way he is, that he himself exhibits on here. If you can like anything about this guy that's a piece of shit, I think you're a fucking piece of shit too. I don't care whether you like me saying this or not. That's the fucking deal. You know, tells me everything. I already know about him. I know what he's about. Like, I know what Sanford's about. I know what the Crypt Keeper's about with his scam building that Save the Children 318. I know what these guys are all about. Now I know what you're about. So if I'm not too friendly with you, now you know why. No hard feelings, you know. You go your way. I'm going to stay on the path I'm on because it's the right path for me to be on. Maybe I care about things with people that you don't. I care about a person's character, whether it's good or bad. And that's the deal. So have a great day, have fun, stay safe. Whether I see you tomorrow or not, I really don't know. but I will see you again. Until then.